ตัวปลั๊กไฟเพื่อจะแล้วจะเบรกที่จะ5 นาทีนะครับไม่เอา6 นาทีเพราะเดี๋ยวเกรงว่าจะใช้เวลากันจนนานแล้วล่าสุดจะเป็นเรื่องของเราว่าถ้าต้องพัฒนาเราอยากจะเราใช้เราเป็นสิ่งที่เราควรจะมีสิ่งที่เราได้แก้ไขปัญหา Okay. Same fighter. Priority และ5แล้วนะครับพอ4เนี่ยถือว่าไม่ใช่6นะครับนี่ก็แสดงว่าได้กินนะครับสำคัญส่วนที่เราดีคือ
เวลาไปเซ็น5 นาทีแต่ว่าที่เราจะต้อง
จากสตาร์ที่ผ่านไปช้าจากบ้านเขาช้าด้วยนะครับ
เราก็ช่วยอย่างเดียว
นี้ไม่ใช่จะได้ความคนในที่เริ่มใช้เนี่ยเสียวก็เริ่มตอนนี้ใช้อีกเป็น
แล้วเดี๋ยวใช่แล้วเดี๋ยวเราอาจจะคุยว่าเอ๊ะ
ไม่มีอะไรก็ได้ไม่มีอยู่มีใครเคยดูแล้วมันเซ็นเรา
ท่านอื่นนะครับสอง
ก็ยากนะคะถ้าเราดูส่วนของโครงสร้างเลยค่ะสมมติว่า
discussing in the group. I know that there is a lot of information that you would like to share and present, and I hope that many of you have learned something during the discussion. But because we have very time limited, so we allow each group to do very brief presentation for 5 minutes. So I will go by questions. One question might have more than one table. So let's hear from them first. If you have any further questions, please jot it down, and then we'll spare some time after the whole. Every group has present. Then we can have 10-15 minutes left to discuss and answer the questions. Okay? So I would like to start from the question number 1, asking about coaching ROI. And I think there are 2 groups working on this topic, right? Okay, so the question would be, the question was, can coaching be really measured? And if so, what would be the factor or indicator to measure the ROI? And each group will do 5-minute presentation, first 5 priority from each group. Okay, so can we start from group number 1?
Great warrior from group 1.
เปิดหน้าค่ะใช่ค่ะ
I would like to share, okay, from group 1. I'm very lucky, okay, to be in this table because I can say that most of them are those what we call decision leaders. Because I'm okay as the HR, I'm always try to propose. So that, we have a lot of friends here, okay, that share the same professional as the HR here, right? Okay. So those ideas, okay, from this table, I can say to you that are very valuable. Okay, before I finish 5 minutes, okay, let me start with just the top 5, right? Actually, I would like to go back a bit. When we mentioned this, okay, when we mentioned that, okay, the ROI, when we're talking about the ROI, that investment in human resource is very important, first of all. Okay, not because I'm the HR, but this is from those entities and those decision makers that I say, everyone. I hope every one of us agree, right? And that not only think about ROI, okay? Is only something that intangible as well. Okay, not just I can share you more, okay, on these top 5 advisors. Just let's go up. Number 1. It is a risk management. We all hear that, right? When sometimes that we can't give the reason why we have to do this, why is the ROI? But sometimes we can answer what's going to happen if we not doing it in the other way around. Okay? And sometimes they say, okay, in many reasons that we have to use the coaching, but if we don't do it, we take a risk. Okay, this is one thing, okay, one first advice. The second one, okay, to make the coaching successful, must get the commitment from all parties. Okay, all parties, not only the coaching and the coach and the coaching, but also those management and those company policy. So number 3, okay, we hear that, okay, those that we can't measure, we can't manage. Here we are. We must have clear goal, okay? And then we will know that, okay, what is the success from this measurement? We have discussed this, so it's from why we have to do the coaching. The reason why that we have to do the coaching. And we can set up the indicator, okay, from that reasons. And then of course we can measure it. It could come from various reasons. Different companies, different reasons. And we must have clear goal. Number 4, as I mentioned just now, the ROI is not just return of the investment, but is also return on intangible values. Sometimes we see more on the intangible value. As the HR, okay, in our group also discussion, some may say that some that we selected to have the coaching program. Some may say, oh, I'm very lucky that I can have the coach here. But some say, why me? You think that I'm not that good? Do you think that I need somebody else, okay, to coach me? Or something like that. Then, we have to tell them. It is something that shows that the company is really clear you as the real asset, the capital assets, human assets, okay, of the company. This is we discuss a lot in this. And this is, okay, from our group, I think this is very important. We are not just thinking of the dollars or the money or the baht, but also the intangible value. They will come up like a retention, happiness, work-life balance, because coaching is also good for the working life, also family life. So,
thank you very much. The group members who also work on the same question. Okay. Return on microphone.
ดีค่ะ Good afternoon. So we are from Group 2 and we are fortunate enough to have a very good mix between a very high experience from the coaching program and some company that just emerged to people development program. Therefore, we have 5 good tips and 5 measurements for all of us here. But first of all, we emphasize that before we design anything, any coaching, any program, we have to set our clear goal, our clear company goals and objectives first. And the goal is not just related to business goal, but we have to find a key enabler to support that goal. And that important key enabler is people development. Therefore, we have 5 tips to propose today, but we ranking from here first. The lowest is the most important. Tip number 1, before we can engage into any coaching program, we have to change the top management mindset first, saying that financial return is not the ultimate goal of the company. But if you also have good people development, you have people goal, then eventually you will achieve the financial goal. So change management mindset and then come back here, look at our employee, tell them to enhance their strength